Hi Year 5! Happy Friday! We've made it to the end of another week of home learning. Welcome to today's spelling and handwriting video. In today's lesson, we're going to be doing lots of handwriting practice to begin with and then our spelling test, so I hope you're ready for that. Okay, but before we get started, please make sure you've got yourself a pencil and a piece of paper, and let's go and have a look at the Spelling Shed leaderboards. Today I'm looking at the class leaderboard and the top spellers in the year band. First of all, we have the class leaderboard. In first place is 5p, with an enormous score of 53,470,579 points. Well done 5p, that's improved since yesterday. In second place we have 5e. Now that's changed because 5e were in fourth place yesterday, with a score of 38,645,788. Well done 5e, I'm really impressed that you've all worked together to improve your score. In third place we have 5w with a score of 27,220,688. And in fourth place we have 5t with a score of 21,803,848. Well done to all four classes for improving their scores over this week. I'm awarding 5p a whole class dojo point for enjoyment for being top of the leaderboard on Spelling Shed. Well done 5p. The next leaderboard I'm looking at is the top spellers in the year band. Now you'll notice next to each of their names they have a number. That is because that is the number of where they're ranked in the top speller list for the whole school. So in first place in year 5 but in 9th place for the whole school we have AJ from 5E. In second place for year 5 but 12th place for the whole school we have George from 5P. In 21st place but also 3rd place for year 5 we have Katie Bow from 5P. In 4th place but in 23rd position for the whole school we have Bryn from 5W. Well done to all of you. I'm awarding you each a dojo point for enjoyment for your fantastic work on Spelling Shed. I wonder if the leaderboard will look any different next week. Keep it up everyone. Let's recap the spelling rule one more time before we practice our spellings in our handwriting today. So our learning objective this week was to investigate silent letters at the start of a word. So a K becomes a silent letter if it comes before the N in the start of the word. For example, night, knuckle, knowledge and knife. This means when we say the word, we can't hear the letter K. It sounds like it starts with an N. The W becomes a silent letter if it comes before an R in the word. For example, writer, wreckage, wrestler, wrinkle and wreath. This means when we say the word, we can't hear the letter W at the start of it. Okay then year 5, before we move on to our handwriting today where we're going to be practicing our spelling words before our spelling test, let's do a handwriting warm-up together. Come and join me while we do some finger push-ups. So all you need for that are your hands. So what you need to do is put your two palms together and all of your finger lengths together as you can see here. Okay, and then one by one you're going to have a go at doing a finger push-up. So if you start with your first finger, you're going to keep all your other fingers flat as you can see and just push up those two fingers and put them down. Then you're going to try with your next finger. So you're going to pull them down, can you see? And do another finger push-up with that one. Then try with your next finger. So you're going to pull these ones down. That's it. And then your pinky, this is the one I find really tricky, so I'm going to try and keep the rest of my fingers straight and just try and move my pinky. Oh, just about. Brilliant. Have a go at that and see how you get on with your finger push-ups. Okay, so to have a bit more practice before we start our spelling test today, we're going to handwrite all of our spelling words. So, what I would like for you to do is either grab your spelling words and give it a go, or watch me and I'm going to go through the different joins so as you feel confident in how to join your handwriting with your spelling words today. So the first word I'm going to start with is knife. So the first letter is a K. We looked at this on Monday. Start from the top of the red line, down from the blue. Curl when you hit the top blue line and you go back up. Then our N. Then into the I. Now F is an ascender and a descender. The letter you looked at with Miss Evans, and we take our pen or pencil off here, we cross the F and we join it into the next letter, which is an E. Take the pen or pencil off and dot your I. Okay, have a go at that one. It's always good to practice it more than once. Okay, fantastic. The next spelling word we're going to have a go at is night. So night, that starts with a K again. Even though it doesn't sound like it, remember that for your spelling test. Into our N, I, which is our trigraph, I, G, H. Take your pen or pencil off after the G. H is an ascender, we looked at that the other day. And then into your teenager T, just there, take a pen off and dot the I and cross the T. I'm going to try that one again. Night. K, N, I, G, take your pen or pencil off, H, and T. Cross the T and dot the I. The next spelling we're going to have a look at is knuckle. Knuckle. So again, starting with a K. N, U, C, another K, L, and then E. Fantastic, let's give that another go. Knuckle. N, U, into our curly capital C, back into our K, L, an ascender, and then E. Fantastic. Okay, the next spelling word is the word writer. This one is the W now. So our W sits between the two blue lines. Zigzag once letter into our R, into our I, into our T, E, and then our other R. Cross the T and dot the I. And I have another go at that one. My T was a little bit too tall that time. So W, R, I, much better for my T, E, and into my R and curl it over when you hit the top of the blue line, cross the T and dot the I. Okay, the next one we're going to have a look at is wrinkle. Wrinkle. So W is between the two blue lines, into our R, into our I, and into the N, which we've also looked at this week, into the K, L, and then E. Dot your I afterwards. Okay, let's give that one another go. N, K, L, ascender, L, and then E. And dot your I afterwards. Fantastic. Okay, so the next one we're going to have a look at is wrestler. So again, this one begins with W. And we know that R comes after it. E, S, T, L, E, R. Make sure your L is taller than your T. Fantastic, let's try it again. Now I took my pen off last time into the S, and obviously you shouldn't do that if you can help it while I was moving my hand. It's okay to adjust yourself if you need to. Just make sure you put your pen back down where you left it. So let's try that again without taking my hand off this time. So W, R, E, S, T, L, E, R. Wrestler. Fantastic. Okay, the next one we're going to have a go at is wreckage. Wreckage. Okay, so W, R, E, C, K, A, G is our descender, and we don't join out of our G, so take the pen or pencil off, and then do our E. Fantastic, let's do that once more. E, C, K is our ascender, A, G our descender, pen or pencil off, and then our E. Fantastic. Okay, the next word is knowledge. So this is beginning with a K again. So our ascender into our N, O, and then into our W, L, ascender, E, D, ascender, G, descender, take pen or pencil off, and then our E. I'm going to do a second one down here. K, oh, N, O, W, L, E, D, G, take pen or pencil off, E. Fantastic, well done. And then finally the last word is wreath. So let's have a go at that one, begin with a W. So W-R-E-A-T, and then H-R, and cross your T. Let's give it one more go. R-E-A-T, and then that H. Fantastic. Okay then, Year 5. Now it's time for our spelling test. Make sure you can't see any of your spelling words from this week. I'm going to say the spelling word twice and then in a sentence. Don't worry. Remember, at some points in this video you can pause it if you need to, take a deep breath and then have another go. You could also try writing out your spelling word more than once if you feel that you've not quite got it correct. So please don't panic. After the spelling test, I will be going through the answers so you can mark your own. Okay, are we ready? Spelling 1. Knife. Knife. I use a knife and fork when I eat my dinner. Number 2. Knight. Knight. The knight jumped onto his horse and rode off into the distance. Number 3. Knuckle. Knuckle. I hurt my knuckle when I fell over. Number 4. Writer. Writer. Jacqueline Wilson is the writer of a famous series of books. Number 5. Wrinkle. Wrinkle. When the man raised his eyebrows, a wrinkle appeared on his forehead. Okay, if you're in red group, that's the end of your spelling test. I'm going to carry on now with green and blue group spelling words. So red group, just hang on a moment and I'll show you the answers to your spellings in a moment. Okay, number 6. Green group and blue group, are you ready? Okay, the word for number 6 is wrestler. Wrestler. The wrestler tried hard to beat his opponent. Spelling number 7. Wreckage. Wreckage. At the bottom of the ocean lies the wreckage of a ship. Okay, so green group, that's the end of your spelling test. Again, just hang on a moment, just with the red group, while I go through the rest of the spellings for blue group. So blue group, are you ready? Spelling number 8 is the word knowledge. Knowledge. Reading books about space will help to increase your subject knowledge. And spelling number 9 is the word wreath. Wreath. I made a wreath to hang on my front door at Christmas. Okay, I'm just going to read the words through once more, Year 5. Just check that you've got them written down on your piece of paper. So for all of you, you should have knife, knight, knuckle, writer and wrinkle. Green and blue group, you should then have wrestler and wreckage. And blue group, you should have knowledge and wreath. Okay, let's go through and mark our spelling test words. So number 1 was the word knife. That should be spelled K-N-I-F-E. Knife, remembering that silent K at the beginning. The second word was knight. That should be spelled K-N-I-G-H-T. Again, remembering that silent K at the start. Number 3 was knuckle. Another silent K, so it's spelled K-N-U-C-K-L-E. Number 4 was writer, so this time with a silent W. W-R-I-T-E-R. And number 5 was wrinkle, so W-R-I-N-K-L-E. Again, with that silent W at the start. So red group, that's the end of your spelling words today. Give yourself a mark out of 5. Okay, blue and green group, let's see the other ones for you. So number 6 was wrestler, W-R-E-S-T-L-E-R. Again, starting with a silent W. And number 7 was wreckage. Another silent W, so W-R-E-C-K-A-G-E. So green group, if you can give yourself a mark out of 7 for your spellings today. And then finally blue group, spelling number 8 was knowledge. Silent K this time, so K-N-O-W-L-E-D-G-E. And spelling number 9 was wreath. W-R-E-A-T-H. Silent W at the start of that one. Again, could you mark yours out of 9 for me? Well done, Year 5. And that brings us to today's lesson. Thank you so much for joining me, Year 5. As always, please make sure that you send in any work to our Year 5 email address. I would love to see all your handwriting practice of today's spelling words. I would also love to see your spelling test results, so send those in order to earn yourself some dojo points. Take care, have a lovely weekend, and I'll see you next week. Bye!